Hey, it's Sarah, and in this video I'm just looking at a few common concerns and questions that people have before signing up to Yemaya Sites Builder. So this is hopefully going to answer some of the most commonly asked questions. If you have another question, then feel free to send me a comment or a DM on Instagram, or send me an email, hello@sasstomlinson.com. And go to sasstomlinson.com and you can find out a bit more as well about Yemaya and what is and what isn't included in the monthly subscription. So first question is about what is essentially included, because usually when you get a website or get somebody to do your website, you have to purchase hosting and you have to purchase a domain name, and then you have to pay whatever costs you pay for getting the website designed, built and launched. So in Yemaya Sites, you pay a monthly fee or you can pay it every year, and for that you get your website hosted. You get a custom domain name. Now the custom domain name ends in, so you could have yourcompany.yemayasites.com. So for some people, they won't be bothered about the custom domain name. You can then go and purchase your own domain name, so like www.yourbusiness.com. Or if you already have an existing domain name for your business, that's absolutely fine. Either of those options. There is a facility once you've signed up to the platform where you can put in your custom domain name and excuse me, then you just need to make a few edits and you can get your website to point to your custom domain name. So there will be tutorials on how to do that as well, because some people will probably be thinking, I have no idea how to do that. There will be ways to do it, or I can also do it for you for a small extra fee, but you can decide that when you sign up. So you get your hosting, you get a domain name .yemayasites.com. You also get ongoing, which is the big thing, is like ongoing maintenance, security and backups and things like that. All those things that we don't necessarily think about when we're getting a website made, but are so important on an ongoing basis to keep our site secure and backed up and up to date, so that people are not accessing our websites and things like that. So that's all included in the monthly or yearly subscription price. You also get access to things like a stock library of stock images, so they might be useful for you if you're like a coach or holistic therapist, or you run a small kind of heart-centered business, or maybe you're a photographer, you're a freelancer. There's going to be some stock imagery available to choose from, so you can really quickly choose images and then get your written content in and get your website up there quickly with the minimum of fuss. So that's what's included in the monthly subscription. Also access to our online community of Yemaya site users. And there will also be options when you sign up for add-on options. So if you decide that actually you want me to set up your site and you just want to send some written content over and you want me to do the rest and get it up there, and your contact details, send them over, and for a flat fee I can set that all up for you. There will also be other options too, like if you want a website page optimizing for search engines, if you want some content written, if you want a landing page created, anything like that, then there will be options for that, and you can purchase those for a flat fee, so you know exactly how much you're paying for the service, and then I'll get that sorted out for you. So cost-wise, that's it. Your subscription fee, either monthly or yearly, and if you want any extra add-on features, then you can just purchase those as and when you need them. There's no initial setup fee involved with the site either. So another thing people say is that they already have a custom domain name they want to continue using. Well, we've touched on this before, which if you already have a custom domain name, that's fantastic, and you can easily set that up with Yemaya sites. Once you've set up your account, we can just get that popped in. Either you can do it yourself following the tutorial showing you how to do it exactly, because you will have to go into wherever your domain name registrar is and just make a couple of edits to some what are called like DNS records, and then you can point that domain name to your new website. If that all sounds way too much for you and you don't think even with like a help tutorial thing you could do it, you can again purchase an add-on and I will just get that sorted for you. Another common concern is can't afford it. So you know, if you're thinking I can't really afford like £20 a month at the moment for a website, maybe you're just getting started, then that is totally understandable. You might want to check out the founder members offer. So you could get, it is a yearly cost of £99, so that works out about £8.25 a month. But you would pay for it on a yearly basis, so that might be something where you can save a bit of money over the long run. Otherwise, yes, you can certainly set up a website for cheaper or even free, and that might be something you want to start off doing right at the beginning with the startup. But obviously within that, then you are responsible for the website. So as soon as it's up and live, you're responsible for keeping backups and security of your site. So definitely if you're thinking of taking like payments or anything over the site, then definitely be mindful of that. So ongoing maintenance as well, things like plugin updates, theme updates, all those little sorts of things. Another question or concern is I'm not based in the UK, which isn't a problem. You don't have to be based in the UK to use the platform. It's accessible from anywhere in the world, so you don't have to be UK based. Obviously I am, but that doesn't really mean much nowadays in the terms of online businesses. You can join us from wherever you want to, really. Another concern is you have a product-based business. Well, this depends on how you sell your products. So if you are selling them online at the moment and you want to sell them directly through your website with like an integrated payment gateway, that's not something that will be offered at the moment through Yemaya sites. It is going to be more for simpler brochure type websites at the moment, but we may look into that in the future. Basically we want to keep it as secure as possible and easy to use, so at the moment we're not offering that. But if you, for example, have like an Etsy store, say, where you're selling your products, then it's simple enough to link to that from your website. That's not a problem. Right, another question is, what if you want to move your website away in the future? Well, hopefully you won't, because I will be doing my best to look after it for you. But yeah, if you do, and I think this is something you find a lot with the bigger name website builders, if you get to a point where you do want to move away and have your own site on your own hosting, and look after it yourself, or for your business look after it, you'll find with a lot of the big name builders then that you have to start again, because you can't move them off that platform. You are tied very solidly to that platform. And obviously to a certain degree you will be tied to a website platform in some capacities, but with this site builder it is possible, because it is based on WordPress, it is possible to move your website away in the future. So you would have to pay a flat fee again, which would allow me to kind of package your website up and remove it from the platform, and then give the files to you or a developer, a designer, and then you could go and set it up yourself. So yeah, if you want to move away from the platform in the future, you've got those two options. Either you do what you would do with the bigger name ones and you go somewhere else and you start again from scratch, or you can pay a flat fee and basically I'll package it up for you and give it to you so you can set it up. And my final concern for this video is I don't know much about building websites. Okay, this is why I have set this up, is for people who don't know that much about building websites. I feel personally that it's quite intuitive to use because it is a front-end page builder, so you kind of, you know, you're on the front end of your website. You can click and edit from there, but even in that case people will still get stuck. So it depends on your level of like tech expertise, I would say, but there are going to be plenty of tutorial videos. Again, if you're getting into the founder members offer, then you can, you know, maybe hit me with your common problems that you're finding in stumbling blocks, and I can make sure that there are help videos on those available. And we'll have the online community, so we can ask questions there, you know, if you're struggling with something. And there's also going to be like an online help desk as well, so if you really need some extra support, you can ask a question and we can point you towards either the right tutorial videos or give you the answer. And if you're really absolutely totally stuck, you can purchase an add-on and get it done for you. So there are loads of different options available if you get stuck, to support you on setting up your website and maintaining it and updating it going forwards. So yeah, if you have any more questions that I haven't answered in this video, then please send them over. Otherwise, go to sasstomlinson.com to sign up to the waitlist, or DM me and I will send you some more details and a link to the waitlist if you want to sign up that way.